Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. All you said is smoking some beef, I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing. It's your boy D Free, aka D Free Bayless in the house. What's up with you, man?
Ain't nothing. What's going on?
Oh man, you not feeling no better?
Oh, I'm straight. And my nose just stopped up, but I'm straight.
Yeah, hold on one second, y'all. We waiting on, of course, Marky Dan, the Island Boy. Super late. Oh, let's see. Hey, so while we talking about this off the air, man. What's some of the best spots to go eat in DC, man?
Down at the wharf.
Where
They
is
just put
that
up. That's down by the waterfront over there in Southwest on Main Street. Like 900 block of Main Street. They
at?
they redid the wharf. That's where a lot of people go buy all the crabs at. They redid it, so they got nothing but brand new restaurants down there. They got Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen is down there. He's doing his new season down there. It's a lot of restaurants. I mean, it costs to eat down there, but that's where all the nice restaurants are.
I love over there by the Capitol, man. All them food trucks. Is that normal to have all them food trucks down there by the Capitol? You know what I mean?
By
By like
where?
where the monuments and all is at, where the monuments is on Pennsylvania Street.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, all around downtown, it's nothing but food spots. They got a lot of food spots downtown, like the Wharf, Main Street. That's downtown. So that all downtown. There's nothing but brand new restaurants and everything. They redid downtown and put up a
Hmm.
lot of new restaurants down there. Uh, a lot of
Yeah,
them.
I stayed in that Waldorf Astoria, man. It was nice. I mean, it was a they got the nice little inside area. It's like off in the cut, but it's really nice, man. I was surprised it was that nice. It was nicer than the one
Yeah,
in Cleveland.
yeah. It's real nice down there. I mean, they even got the Donald Trump hotel down there. That joint is expensive as hell down there.
One thing about Trump hotels, man, they be kind of run down. I don't think people realize that. You know,
Not
the ones
not
that
this one. Not this one. The one that's down from 1600 block, Pennsylvania. Hell no. That shit
that
brand spanking new.
that one brand new though.
Yeah, that joint brand spanking new. He built that joint right before he got in office. Like I think it was like a year before he got in office. He was building it up and it opened up right before he took the office.
Yeah, yeah. One thing I will say I love about DC, man, it's so flat. Man, when you ride them scooters, man, through the monument area, it's cool, man. I ran into a marching band one time I was out there. It was crazy.
Yeah,
I love that city, man.
you liable to run into anything. They did the Transformers movie down here.
Oh, they
It,
did? Where
it,
at?
yeah, they did that joint down here. They had a couple of scenes down here. They blocked off Constitution Avenue for about 2 weeks. They were shooting down here doing the Transformer movie. I think it was the one right before the last one that just came out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, DC, man. I hope that they don't move all the black people out of there, man, because it's a beautiful place, man. Wish.
Most of them are gone. Like a lot of the projects, they redoing the projects. But the
Hmm.
thing is, when they close down the projects, when they open up the new condominiums or new housing development, whatever they put there,
Yeah.
the first, well, 20% of the housing, the new complex, 20% of it got to be to subsidized housing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that they got to do that because they making people move out of their home that some people been there for like 20, 30 years, so they making them move. So they got to open it up for 20% for subsidized housing.
Dang, I didn't even know that. You know the thing that kind of get me about DC, man, when I went to Ben Chili Bowl, man, it's gonna sound bad. I might sound cheap saying it, but man, the prices were out of this world, bro.
No,
I'm
that
like,
don't sound that don't sound bad at all because I say that. Me and my wife say that all the time. My wife was like, "I want to go to Ben's Chili Bowl." I said, "Ben's Chili Bowl it's good. The
yeah.
hot dogs and the chili is good, but I
Hmm.
am not paying no goddamn $15 for a chili dog. I'm not doing it. Hell no. I went there twice. One
Yeah.
time I went there because I was there at the Lincoln Theater, which is right next door for a fight.
Yeah.
Gary, older brother Gary Jones was fighting, so I went to Ben's Chili Bowl and somebody bought my food. And then the next time I was at work, and my coworker he stopped there for a lunch break and he bought my food. I ain't never buy nothing out of Ben Chili Bowl because I'm sitting there looking at the price. I was like, man, I just want a chili dog. And he said, okay, they got half smokes, they got the sausage. What kind you want? So I'm looking. I'm like, dog, where the fuck is the regular chili dog? He's like, it's right there. I said, man, that motherfucker say 15.99. I'm not buying no damn chili dog for 15.99. He like, nah, I got you. I said, well, in that case, give me a half smoke. Dog, the fucking half smoke was like $21.
Yeah.
I was like, hell no.
You will easily spend 150, $200, man, on 2, 3 people, man.
Dog, me and my wife we went to an IHOP one day. We was out in DC, and my wife was like, she didn't want to stop to get some breakfast because we was out like early in the morning. I was like, all
Hmm.
right, let's go ahead and stop at IHOP. So IHOP is like right around the corner from where I grew up at. So I'm thinking, okay, it's the IHOP, it's gonna be cheap.
Yeah.
Man, my wife ordered a breakfast platter. I ordered a breakfast platter. She had an orange juice. I had an orange juice. Man, the motherfucking bill was $60. I was like, dog, who else is on this goddamn bill? Because that ain't nowhere in the world. Just me and my wife meal is $60. They were like, no, that's what I said, no, I would not come back here again. Hell no. I like that same order I would have got around my neighborhood where I stay at now. That shit would have been like $25 for me and my wife.
Do you still love DC, man? With all the new changes?
Oh, I love DC. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it except for the prices is high as hell.
Yeah. You think so? When Obama took office, it kind of blew it up a little bit.
Uh, somewhat,
Because I always thought
because
DC was the hood.
it was the hood back in the 80s and the 90s. When the 2000 hit, they
Hmm.
started redoing DC because DC became a major tourist attraction. And so they started redoing DC. And that's when they put the stadium for the Wizards down there. And they just
Hmm.
started redoing everything in DC. And that's what changed everything because they started moving a lot of the black people out by raising the prices and putting up a
Hmm.
lot of condominiums. So when I went to New York for like 6 years, I left in '98. It was
Hmm.
DC was all black. When I came back home in like 2004, man, I went to DC. I was like, dog, what the fuck is going on down here today? They were like, nothing. What you mean? I said, dog, I ain't never seen these many white people and foreigners in DC. They were like, that's how it is now. I was like, God damn. No,
Hey, they.
when I say like back when I was growing up in DC, you'll be lucky if you seen a white person walk through DC. Most of the time, the white people that was going through DC was up Connecticut Avenue up by the zoo. So that's where a lot of the people with a lot of money stay at. But down in the hood, nah,
Hmm.
you wouldn't see white people out there like that. Man, when I came back home, dog, I swear to God, I could count how many black people was on the street. I was like, damn, this shit changed like a mug.
Yeah, I know that had to suck, man. Especially they doing a lot of that in West Cleveland, man, where they just moving everybody out.
That's
It's
what
just weird.
I told everybody. I said they making DC like a little Manhattan. Like we never had skyscrapers in DC. DC ain't never
No.
had no skyscraper. The tallest building might be like 13 floors, if that. Man,
Yeah.
we got motherfucking skyscrapers everywhere. They're like motherfucking buildings like 25 floors, 30 floors. I'm like, oh, when the fuck we started doing this shit?
Yeah, they used to not want them to be higher than Lady Freedom, but I guess that's changed now.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
that
they changing the whole skyline. They changing the whole skyline in DC.
yeah, it's crazy, man. You think people have noticed that, or it's cool and nothing you can do about it?
I mean,
Like.
it ain't nothing you can do about it because that's one of the reasons why I say I would never buy a home in DC. Because
Hmm.
DC, when you buy a home, you own the home, but you don't own the land. At any time, if the government wants your land, they can buy you out. You don't own the land. You just own your home. So they will have to buy your home, but DC owns the land.
Mm.
So that's why
Yeah.
my wife was like, "You want to move to DC?" I was like, "We could move there, but I ain't buying no house there. I would never buy a house in DC."
So you think you gonna move to Maryland, or you gonna stay in DC?
Maryland. I'm in Maryland now.
Yeah. It's sad to see that, man. That used to be Chocolate City, man. I remember as a kid hearing my mom talk about going to all the DC go-go bars and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I was out there, man, I ain't see none.
Oh no, they out here. They out here. It's just it's not it's not very big like it used to be. Because back in the day when we had the go-go clubs, it was a lot of shooting, a lot of fights and stuff like that. So they kind of cracked down on the go-go clubs. They still have them out here, but they're spread it out like back in the day, you can
Hmm.
go probably about 2 or 3 blocks, and there's a go-go spot right there. Now you might have to drive and listen and actually look up and look for flyers for where the go-go is going to be at because it's not like it used to be. But they out here, they just not out here like they used to be. It's not even as many go-go bands as it once was. Like we would have, I think at one time we probably had about 15 or 20 go-go bands. Now it's probably like 4 or 5 major go-go bands. Like Backyard is still a big go-go band. Um, Red Essence, they didn't broke up, and you got bits and pieces of the go-go band, and they started their own little band and stuff like that. So it's not the same as it was when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I don't know what that. I can't remember what that movie was. I know that Spike Lee movie where they had the whole knowing the button, all that.
That was EU. That was the Google group, the go-go group called EU with Sugar Bear. My
Yeah.
mother my brother and my sister went to school with his son. My mother used to watch. I mean, he used to come to my mother's daycare. My mother
Oh,
owned a
okay.
daycare, and he used to come to my mother's daycare. So we had an all girl go-go band out here called Pleasure, and a couple of their kids was going to my mother daycare. I went to school with the Congo player. So they got a Christmas album that they put out, and they shouted us out in the Christmas album.
Yeah, I
So
always like that DC flavor, man. It was just it's like you had your own thing. Everybody from Chicago went on to DC. They gave y'all mumbo sauce, which is really just mild sauce. They hooked y'all
not
up, man.
yeah. I mean, you got spots that have the mumbo sauce that's spicy. You got spots that have the mumbo sauce that's mild. Um,
Hmm.
like I said, the best place to get it from is get it from a curry out. They got McDonald's out here now sell mumbo sauce for like the dip your nuggets in. They got
Yeah.
the mumbo sauce now, but I'm like that's a DC thing. Like you only can get that in Northern Virginia, DC, and the PG County area, like the DMV part of the area. That's the only place you can get it. You can't get it in Baltimore. You can't get it too far out in like Waldorf. Like if you go too far out in Waldorf, you won't be able to get no mumbo sauce. If you go too far out in Virginia, you won't be able to get no mumbo sauce. It's only for the DMV area.
Yeah.
Shit, matter of fact, the DMV area got their own brand of New Balance. Like they got their
Oh, they
own
do?
brand of yeah, they got their own brand of New Balance. Like it's a set of New Balance that come out. It's not them ugly ass fucking New Balance. It's the set that a lot of you'll see some celebrities wear them, but it's a brand that DC have, and on the side of it where it says the number of the New Balance, I think it's like. Matter of fact, I got a pair. Let me find out what number this is. I got a pair of them, but it says DMV on the side of it. What number is it? It is. Hold on, I'll tell you 1 second. Cause I bought me a pair when they came out. It's the God damn it. It's the 990 version 5. 990 version 5. God, he knocked that nigga out cold. You watching the man Serrano fight? Oh, this man then dropped off. What's going on, Tay Tay? Uh, yeah, no, it's the 990 version 5. That's the New Balance brand that's for the DMV.
Yeah, do they still wear Nike boots up there or not no more?
No, they still wear them. I mean, we wear Nike boots. We don't wear Timbs. We wear Nike
Hmm.
boots. Like we used to be on Timbs back in the late '90s.
Hmm.
The mid to late '90s, we used to wear Timbs, but then Nike boot came out with the Nike boots, so a lot of people wear Nike boots. Like we got foam posit Nike boots, we got the regular Nike boots that we wear, and there's some other like Zoom Nike boots. Is a bunch of different types of Nike boots that we wear, but
It used to
we
be a
don't.
dude. I don't know if you're familiar with Tabby Bonet. And I remember when him and Wallow first came out, and I want to say it's the Backyard Boys. I remember I remember they tore it up, man. I'll tell you what, man. I actually thought Wale was gonna be a super duper star. He never did, man. That blows my mind.
Actually, he was, and he was moving to be a bigger star than Meek Mills. It's just the whole thing when he got with Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross got into that beef with 50 Cent, and I don't know why people always want to go against 50 Cent, because 50 Cent always kills anybody career that goes against him. Anybody that ever went against 50 Cent, he ended up killing their career. And
Yeah.
when Rick Ross went against 50 Cent, it kind of fucked everything up because Rick Ross wasn't putting music out like that. I think he put a couple of more albums out, but
Yes.
he ain't really do nothing with Meek Mills or Wale like that. And then
Hmm.
Wale got into it with Drake,
Hmm.
and that whole little beef or whatever. So that kind of fucked up. I mean, not Wale. Meek Mills got into it with Drake, and so that kind of fucked everything up because Meek Mills was cool with Wale. So
Hmm.
Wale, of course, he's cool with Meek Mills, and Wale was cool with Drake as well. So
Yeah.
because Wale just want to make music, he ain't beefing with nobody. He just want to make music.
Yeah.
So that whole thing just killed the whole vibe for Wale. I mean, he still do his thing. It's just he not with no major label right now. He's not with a major label.
Yeah. He just had so much steam. I remember I actually grew locks because I seen Wale. Him and Tabby came to Cleveland, did a show. I had never heard. What was the song? I don't know if you heard the song. Used to be a song called Dig Dug. This is some years ago. I had never
Uh-huh.
heard nothing like that, bro. It was like jazz on steroids. I was like, I like this kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I listen to all Wale songs. Like even Jay-Z. Jay-Z was because they asked me, they say, out of all the new rappers that's out right now, who you think is gonna last? And he named Wale as one of the people he thought Wale was very talented. He was like, I think he's gonna last because he's a old school type of rapper.
Hmm.
So he was
Yeah,
like,
he got screwed, man. He really got
yeah.
screwed because I know what was the one cat, man? Y'all had the one dude, Raheem Devon. It seemed like it's so hard for DC artists to even get
Yeah,
they
well,
shine, man.
Raheem was a backup singer for Genuine. That's how he got his break. He was a
I didn't
backup
know that.
singer for he was a backup singer for Genuine. Genuine, because Genuine is from Maryland. Genuine
Oh,
actually
okay.
lived, he lived like right around the corner from where I live at. And me and him used to go to the skating rink all the time. Like I knew Genuine when he was a stripper before he started singing. And so, because that's how he became big. But like Genuine was an actual stripper. That's why his first song was called Pony, because that's what he did on the stage. He didn't do the song, but that's how he danced on the stage when he was stripping. So I knew Genuine, and Raheem Devon was another guy from DC, and Genuine met him at a I think at a club. Genuine was singing at a club or something. He met Raheem, and he asked Raheem to be his backup singer. That's how Raheem became Genuine's backup singer. But Raheem got put on because of Genuine, and when Genuine was going through his little personal issues with his wife, they wasn't doing no music. So Raheem was like, "Fuck, I'm just going to try to do my own thing." That's how he ended up coming out with his own album.
Yeah, because one thing about them brothers in DC, man, they got some super talent, man. That's for sure.
Just like old girl from that was she her song. I mean, she came out being in New York. She lived in New York, but she's from down here. Uh, uh what's her name? Marie. Anne
Hmm.
Marie. Anne
Yeah.
Marie is from down here, but she moved up to New York, and when she came out as a New York singer, but she's
Hmm.
actually from DC. That's why I think her second album she did that song with the go-go beat behind it, because she said, I want to go back to my roots and let everybody know I'm from DC. I live in New York, but I'm from DC.
Yeah. Yeah, DC is a special place, man. It ain't like a Cleveland, but it's still a special place, man.
I know it's better than Cleveland.
No,
It's better. We the most powerful city in the world.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You know, it's so funny. I don't know what's going on with Marky Dan, but let me ask you a question, man. What you think about this whole Dwight Howard situation, man?
I
Did
mean,
it shock you?
nah, nothing shocked me nowadays. Nothing shocked me. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I understand he liked playing with balls. He played basketball. He just moved on to another type of ball. But
Jesus.
I'm trying to figure out what dude let a 7 foot dog dude run up in him. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh my God. He too much.
He gotta be another tall dude. I can't see it
Hey.
just being a run of the mill type of dude that have that lifestyle. I'm like, no, that nigga Dwight Howard was a tall ass dude. That nigga 7 foot. He ain't no regular dude that you see on the street every day. You can spot that nigga a mile away. You go to walking past a club, you say, "Oh, that's a club for those type of people." And you be like, "Dog, is that Dwight Howard?" I know that's Dwight Howard. There ain't nobody walking around this city that damn tall. I know that's him.
Yeah, I was laughing because I had just seen him on something with Pat Summerall, you know, the guy that just passed. I had just seen him on something like that, man. But
Yeah.
that's the world we live in now, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, man. Like on another note, I feel like I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the whole world is changing, man. Like everything is like out of order, bro. Like
I
everything's
mean,
out of order, man.
that's what happens. I mean, if you was living back in the early 1900s, you'll say when it got to the 70s and the 80s, you was like, damn, world is changing. Now I was born in the 70s, and now I'm in the 2000 era. I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, the world is much different from when I was a kid.
Yeah. Hey, so you think now that we got this Usyk fight, man, you think it's gonna make Tyson Fury fight more or no? Or you gonna still fight about the same?
Man, Tyson Fury gonna do what he wanna do. Period.
Is he an all-time great or no?
No, hell no. Not even close. He don't even have enough fights to be considered an all-time great.
I think he
Now
was
he
33 and 0.
something like that. Something like that. He don't have he don't no, he don't even think he got 30 fights. I don't think he got 30.
Yeah, I think he got 33, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think he got 33 fights, 23 knockouts. I seen him with Jared Anderson, man. Man, he
I
was towering
mean,
over Jared Anderson, man.
just think about it. Shit, Deontay Wilder got more fights than him, and Deontay Wilder started later than Tyson Fury did.
Oh, you talking about like actual boxing or you talking about their careers?
No, he started his career after the uh, Deontay Wilder did.
Hmm.
Tyson Fury started his career before Deontay Wilder started his career. When Tyson
Yeah.
Fury was fighting Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder was in the Olympics.
Hmm.
So yeah, he
Yeah.
started his career way before Deontay Wilder did.
You know, it's funny, man. When I watch Deontay Wilder from that Olympics, I think it was the '08 Olympics, it just always blows my mind that this brother actually medaled and he didn't have hardly no experience, man. Did I ever shock you when some of these fighters step into the
Say that
plate like
again.
that? I said it always shocked me that he was able to medal and he didn't even have that much experience.
I mean,
Like he
it
got,
showed you how good Deontay Wilder really is. Like people say he doesn't have any boxing skills. I mean, he couldn't go through the Olympics and become a bronze medalist with no boxing skill because he wasn't knocking everybody out in the Olympics. I think I think he had maybe one or two knockouts in his whole amateur career. I think he only had like one, maybe two. He wasn't
yeah,
knocking everybody out. He was beating them on points.
yeah. He reminded me a lot of Rocky Marciano and what he was able to deliver that right hand because that's something that Rocky was able to do was deliver that right hand. And it's like I wanted to myself like, will Deontay Wilder get his proper credit for who he was, man? Because I think I would say he's a Hall of Famer, man. What about you?
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, he did. I mean, you got to think about it. He has the highest knockout ratio in heavyweight history. Um, he defended his title and tied Muhammad Ali's record for 10 straight title defenses. The man is 42, I mean 40, 42 and 2 and 1, 42,
Yeah,
2 and 1. So, I mean, the man got a Hall of Fame record. He got Hall of Fame stats and he got Hall of Fame records.
yeah, that's the thing, man. When I watch it, man, I just be wondering. Like I feel like I don't know if it's just me. It seems like people love to hate the local guy, man, like the American, because he don't get no respect. I'll never forget seeing people cheering when he lost to Tyson Fury, bro. That really hit me hard, man. I never understand that, bro.
Like people didn't like Deontay Wilder because he was an unapologetic black man. He say things that people were scared to say, and he didn't apologize for it. He didn't bite his tongue for nobody, and he didn't back down to nobody. Whatever he felt and whatever he thought, he gonna let you know. And a lot of people didn't like that, and so that's why they want. I mean, it was the same thing they did with Muhammad Ali. They didn't like Muhammad Ali until after he retired. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people didn't
You
like
think
Floyd
so?
Mayweather.
You think so? I don't know, Muhammad. I would say Muhammad was just absolute because he came up. I think he was a baby boomer, and I actually heard. I can't remember the guy's name from HBO, but a lot of that generation, my grandma, people of that age that was born in the 40s and 50s, they really looked at Muhammad as like their guy. So that's what I'll be
No,
wondering.
some people did, but the vast majority did not like Muhammad Ali. The vast
Oh,
majority,
okay.
especially when he said he wasn't going to war because those people didn't do nothing to him. Them everybody, man, the whole damn near the whole United States turned on Muhammad Ali. They didn't like Muhammad Ali. It wasn't until after he retired that's when everybody started giving Muhammad Ali praise. Oh, he's the greatest of
Oh,
all times and all that. Same thing they did with Floyd. The motherfuckers didn't like Floyd when he was fighting. Now everybody compare
I think
everybody to Floyd Mayweather.
yeah. Floyd, you know what the funny thing about Floyd, man? He really, I think his personality, man, he never forgave people for what happened when he was Pretty Boy, man. I
Yeah,
don't
I
understand
mean,
that.
why should he? They shitted on him, and they continue shitting on him for his whole career. The same thing they did with Muhammad Ali. They shitted on Muhammad Ali, and they shitted on Muhammad Ali for his whole career. It wasn't until after Muhammad Ali retired that's when they started getting all the praise. Same thing with Floyd. They shitted on Floyd when he was Pretty Boy. They said he wasn't that good. He wasn't going to fight this person. He wasn't going to fight that person. But in all reality, he tried to fight those guys. Those guys wouldn't fight him. And then when he became Money Mayweather after he had beat Oscar De La Hoya, he was like, okay, y'all didn't want to give me the opportunity. Now all y'all got to come see me because I'm the money man now. Y'all all
Hmm.
got to come see me if you want to make money. And so
Yeah,
that's how he carried it.
yeah, because it's funny. People don't realize that Oscar De La Hoya never really got any black until he started doing dumb stuff outside the ring.
Right.
I feel like
Oscar De La Hoya was the golden child. He was the
yeah,
golden boy.
yeah,
That's where he got his name from. Golden boy. He was the golden boy. He won a gold medalist, and they treated him like that. They really didn't even they like Sugar Ray Leonard, but they never treated Sugar Ray Leonard the way they treated Oscar De La Hoya. It was like Oscar De La Hoya couldn't do no wrong, but
yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard didn't get that same treatment. He had a gold medal way before Oscar did. Way before
Yeah,
Oscar did.
one that in the '76 Olympics wasn't that like one of the greatest Olympic teams ever?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yep.
crazy, man. That's crazy, man. But I
Way
think it's
he had a gold medal. Oscar De La Hoya was a kid when Sugar Ray Leonard got a gold medal.
yeah, it's crazy, man. Because one thing about Sugar Ray Leonard, for a guy who didn't fight a lot, he got a lot of respect, man. That's the thing that always blows my mind about him.
No, I mean
He
he
get
got respect because they knew Sugar Ray Leonard. He Sugar Ray Leonard never really backed down. And I don't know about the whole Aaron Pryor situation because I never really looked into it. What
Mhm.
what happened? Why that fight never happened? I never really looked into it. I know Aaron Pryor wanted to fight Sugar Ray Leonard. I never found out if Sugar Ray Leonard wanted to fight Aaron Pryor or if he just said, you know what, I'm not fighting them or whatever. I don't know what happened because I never looked into it. But Sugar Ray Leonard never really backed down to nobody. Now, people say, oh, he fought certain fighters at certain times, but Sugar Ray Leonard didn't have to fight Terry Norris. He didn't have to fight what's the other dude that he beat up at 175? Donnie DeLon. He didn't have to fight him. Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting motherfuckers that he didn't have to fight. His name was already submitted in the Hall of Fame. He was going to the Hall of Fame regardless, but he chose to take those fights. People wanted to see him fight him. That man, you got to remember, Sugar Ray Leonard started his career at 147. That man went all the way up to light heavyweight and fought Donnie DeLon.
Do you ever hold how Sugar Ray Leonard did with Brother Duran against him? Because I feel like he really screwed him that second fight, man.
No,
Trying to
he
get him to
didn't.
fight on 3 months' notice. That was kind of crazy. For you, don't think so?
No. He told him, he said he wanted his rematch ASAP. He said, I want my rematch. You beat me, I want my rematch. The problem was Roberto Duran celebrated too much. The same way Andy Louise did with
Joshua.
AJ. He went out and celebrated too much and thought that he was going to be able to do the same thing he did in the first fight. But no, you're dealing with a top quality fighter. You're not going to be able to do the same thing. He's going to remember what mistakes he made, and he's going to correct those mistakes. And that's what Sugar Ray Leonard did. He corrected his mistakes. He's like, I'm not going to sit here and fight his fight. I'm gonna make him fight my fight.
Yeah, that's the part that always got me about Sugar Ray Leonard, man. He seemed like a great businessman. Him and Muhammad, man, they just were like really good businessmen. And it's funny because I think in boxing, I think they're a little bit different than Floyd's business because it seemed like Floyd kind of maximized his opportunities, not so much. I don't go for the fact that he ducked him, but I just think he just only waited to get the fight when he absolutely had to fight it. Would you agree with that?
I think Floyd maximized his opportunities later in his career because a lot of those guys that he fought later in his career, he tried to fight when he was pretty boy, and those guys wouldn't fight him. So he said, okay, well, I'm gonna make you wait in order to fight me. You're not gonna fight me when you want to fight me now because you want to get a big payday. You're gonna fight me when I want to fight you. So I think he did that on purpose. Some of those guys, I think he looked at the situation like, hold up, I gotta see what weakness he got. And once he was able to see what weakness he got, he said, okay, I know how to capitalize on it. Let's take the fight. Like with Canelo, he said, okay, you get past Austin Trout, then you can fight. He saw what gave Canelo problems with the Austin Trout fight. And he said, okay, I know what I can do to Canelo.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's funny because when I think about that Canelo fight, I don't understand why people say Canelo wasn't in his prime. I mean, I thought he was. What about you?
He damn sure was in his prime. The man had 44 fights at the time that he fought Floyd. He had more fights than Floyd did. That man had 44. I think Floyd had like 20-something fights at the time, maybe 30. Hold on, I'm trying to think. No, Floyd, they might have had about the same amount of fights. Or he had a little bit more than Floyd. I know he had, matter of fact, he had more fights than Floyd because I don't even think Floyd was at 40 at that time. I only think he had 40 fights at that time. It was somewhere around there, but I know he was damn sure in his prime. The man had 44 fights, but everybody was like, "Oh, he was green. He was only 23 years old." That's not Floyd's fault. Floyd didn't say, "I want to fight Canelo Alvarez." Canelo Alvarez said he wanted to fight Floyd. It would be they would have something to stand on if Floyd called him out, but Floyd didn't call him out. He called out Floyd. Floyd was like, "Okay, you want to fight me? Beat him. You beat him, then I'll fight you next." He went out there. He beat Austin Trout. Floyd said, "Okay, let's get it on."
Hey,
Everybody was like, "Oh, well, Floyd fought him at a catchweight. Canelo fought at a catchweight. Floyd was going to fight him at 54. Canelo said, no, I want to fight at I think it was like 52. Floyd said, okay. And then Canelo comes in at like damn near 54 pounds, 154 pounds.
yeah, they
Floyd,
always talk about him being huge during that time, man. Like he came in big.
Man, Floyd ain't never been huge a day in his life. Floyd's always been the smallest fighter. He started off at like 135 and he moved up. I don't think Floyd fought at 140. I think he went from 135 to 147. I don't think he fought at 140. I think he went straight from 35 to 47, and then he started fighting at 47. I gotta go back and look. I don't think he fought at 140 pounds. I think he fought at 35 and then went straight to 47.
Yeah, I think it's funny, man, because man, no matter what, it seemed like Floyd could never do enough to please anybody, man. That's for sure, man. The
I
brother
mean,
couldn't please nobody.
Floyd didn't care. He was like, you gonna watch me to see me lose, or you gonna watch me to see me win. Either way, you gonna watch me.
Yeah, that boy Floyd, man. It's funny because I think, in a way, I kind of want him to get out of boxing and let somebody else come up there. You ever feel like that? Like you want him to get
Um,
out of the way?
I don't. I mean, I don't really think he's in the way. I mean, because I don't buy none of those exhibition fight. Now, I will be getting this one because of the undercard. The undercard is a great undercard that he putting on. So I will be watching that. But all of the other exhibition fights that he put on, I didn't see not nail one of them.
You
I
ain't
didn't
watch
see not.
Logan Paul?
I didn't watch none of them.
That's crazy, man. That
I
Logan
saw the
Paul one.
I saw the highlights. I didn't watch the actual fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight, man. When he fought Logan Paul, I love that one.
The closest thing to his exhibition fight that I saw, which they said it wasn't an exhibition, was the Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
That's the
that,
closest thing to it.
hey, that build up for that fight. I'm telling you, man. I wish Floyd could have run into an opponent like that. Those press conferences was so classic, man. I don't think we've seen nothing since that as good as those press conferences. What you think?
I mean, Floyd always had big ass press conference because it's Floyd Mayweather. He, that's what he does. So I
But I'm
mean,
saying he never had nobody to really like talk back to him, if that make any sense. Like he kind of was doing
um,
all the talking.
I'm
It
trying to
seemed like.
think. I think the Shane Mosey they went back and forth at it. The Shane Mosey,
Yeah, but Shane was being real
Shane
classy,
Mosey,
man.
Zab Judah. I know they went back and forth with the Zab Judah. I know they went back and forth. Oh, she got the Rock. I mean, she got. Oh no, that's not. I thought that was the Rock that was bringing her out. He kind of looked like the Rock when he was coming around the corner.
Yo, what's up, Billy, man? I don't know what happened to Marky Dan, y'all.
He
That
probably
brother's
watching the Amanda Serrano fight. That's probably what happened to him.
this man. This is his baby, man. But me and Free gonna be back, man. But I don't know what happened to your boy. I don't know what happened to your boy, Mark. Hey, it's your boy BVO. It's your boy D Free Bayless in the house, man. And we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back on
Uh,
Monday with the Roll with the Punches podcast. Peace.
Peace.